From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Ivan Nova, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Striding in, Gorkys Hernandez. He will lead this one off today. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Second, right fielder.
Next to bat for the Giants, Andrew McCutchen. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now to the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2-1, here it is. A high fastball is in there.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Dribbled to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bouncer. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants leave 1, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Derek Holland, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Austin Jackson is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. In now, Francisco Cervelli. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Crawford's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Up next for the Buccos, Jose Osuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Batting third, center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the 2-1 pitch. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. Scooped up, throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Batting fourth, third
Josh
baseman.
Bell the next to hit. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Batting sixth,
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 2-1. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Stepping in now, Nick Hundley. Hundley in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Chopped weakly to the left. He's right there. Rodriguez for 1, but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now, Derek Holland. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Hundley is off at first with 2 away. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. Digging in, Josh Bell, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Now the 2-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hernandez is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So stepping in, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Swinging a soft liner, and one gone.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Sean.
So striding in, Sean Rodriguez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in now, Jordy Mercer. Weak grounder back to the mound. To Crawford for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in Western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you back on the show. Ready for another chance? Gorky Hernandez. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Hit out towards second. Rodriguez ranges to his right. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Austin Jackson.
Now at the plate, Austin Jackson. Chopped in front of home plate, but that one rolls foul. McCutchen, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The 2-1 home to Longoria. High fly ball out to straightaway center, and Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. One left for San Francisco. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. So here now is the pitcher, Ivan Nova, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Osuna. He singled his last time up. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the third baseline. Longoria's there. The second for 1. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now a swing by Sandoval, and the Panda sends this one deep to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Kyle Crick answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. The 2-1 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Kelby Tomlinson. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. But a run for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, from Pablo Sandoval. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-1 San Francisco. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
First baseman number 55. Down.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Bell. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now Bell swings and launches one to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. 4th home run for him on the season as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. Tapped up the first baseline. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Crawford is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman number 23.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Freese. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And there's ball 2 now. Hit hard towards center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Sean Rodriguez. Grounded down the third baseline. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Derek Holland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in now, Gorkys Hernandez is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Giants down in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Here's Jordy Mercer now. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jackson is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 30, Kyle Britt.
Colin Moran will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away. The 1-2. This one for Crawford is short. Throw on to Sandoval. 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Francisco Cervelli. It was a walk in his last trip. 2 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Hernandez. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 5, all even at 2-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 37, Edgar.
Riding in once again, Austin Jackson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Changeup in for a strike. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Evan Longoria. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit out towards second. Rodriguez has it. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. Ready once again, Pablo Sandoval. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Mercer dives. What a stop. He's out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Osuna. He was a double play victim last time around. The 3-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez moves over, one away. Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte. He was a ground out victim last time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Josh Bell the next to hit. Collins ready. Here's the 1-1.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. George Cantos comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
George Cantos.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And it's fouled away.
He's battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
The catcher, number 5, Nick Hundley.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Hundley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. Richard Rodriguez comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Richard Rodriguez.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Payoff pitch on its way. Full count still. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting,
Buster Posey will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 28, Buster Posey.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a full count now, 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. Rodriguez for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Good work there from the Pittsburgh bullpen. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. And we are tied 2-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Francisco, number 49. Sam.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
2 strikes.
This is skied into short left center. Crawford calls for it. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 23.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the third baseman, David Freese. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Up next for the Buccos, Sean Rodriguez. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score remains 2-2. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Gorkys Hernandez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Rodriguez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So in now for San Francisco, Andrew McCutchen. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Bell trying to get there. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Austin Jackson. No hits to this point. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Here's Jordy Mercer now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Gregory Polanco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Oh, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Tomlinson is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Next will be Jose Osuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. When we come back, Evan. Michael Feliz will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Marte's after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Standing in, Pablo Sandoval. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Heading out toward shallow right. Osuna will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. In now, Brandon Crawford. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Nothing across here this half. All squared up and even in the Steel City through 8.5. The Pirates have a chance to walk it off. Corey Guerin enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Missed with a slider. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And that's out number 1.
First baseman number 55.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Bell. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they can potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Hernandez ranging back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box, David Freese. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Crawford for one. On to Sandoval, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping up now, Nick Hundley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson.
Kelby Tomlinson.
Outside, 2-1. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, drives it for a base hit.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gorkys Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Next to bat for the Giants, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at-bat. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Tomlinson at second, Blanco at first, 2 out in the inning. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Tony Watson comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Digging in, Sean Rodriguez. He went down on strikes last time up. 1-1. Grounded to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Settling in now, Jordy Mercer, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. 1-1. Here's a fastball looked at for a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. Adam Frazier will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 26, Adam Frazier.
lifted down the line in left. Jackson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Dribbled up the line. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Felipe Rivero takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 73.
Ready for another chance, Austin Jackson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Evan Longoria.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Now the 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow, he really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Big pitch here. I mean, you know the guy at the plate is gearing up for something to hit, so executing a good pitch right here is essential.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 2-2. Alan Henson will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Osuna. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I got 2-1 to count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. And he misses again, ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Swing and a liner. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. Josh Bell the next to hit. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. The 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Hit out towards second. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Here's Kelby Tomlinson as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Osuna. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Johnny Bench will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Johnny Bench.
2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Grounded weakly toward third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder number 7.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Gorky Hernandez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Andrew McCutchen would be next. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Giants down in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Reyes Maranta will be summoned here to start the home 12th. And the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Here's David Freese to stand in. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Hundley is after it. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting. Second.
Riding in once again, Sean Rodriguez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out for short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter number 10.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He doubled his last time through. Popped him up. Henson trying to get there. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Osuna moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in once again, Austin Jackson. It was a walk in his last trip. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Jackson is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Evan Longoria. He was a ground out victim last time up. A shot down the first baseline. And he will knock this ball down. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now it's the Pirates pitcher, Felipe Rivero, and he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Francisco Cervelli. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Next will be Jose Osuna. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even. Set to get his day started, Alan Hansen, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Here comes another 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. Freeze has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Nick Hundley, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jose Valdez is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Starling Marte. Last time through was a base hit. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. The winning run is at first base. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Jackson. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Corey Dickerson has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Up next for the Buccos, David Freese. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 3-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pop-committed fastball and cheat.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is wide. not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in, Jordy Mercer. A 2-out hit'd win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Popped up. Henson shading to his right. Makes the catch, and the winning run is left. Pirates leave them loaded. Score remains 2-2. So striding in, Kelby Tomlinson. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kelby Tomlinson becomes the first out of the inning. Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Rodriguez scoops it up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So in now for San Francisco, Yorkis Hernandez attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half. Elias Diaz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Elias Diaz.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Three and 2 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and it's dropped. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Standing in, Jose Osuna. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Tomlinson over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Starling Marte, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hernandez going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that it? Tyler Glasnow has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning.
Tyler Glasnow.
Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. To the left side, but it's well foul. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ready for another shot now. Austin Jackson struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he pulls put this one back in time. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. While the throw pulls him off the bag. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Alan Hansen the next to bat. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. Ready for another chance? Nick Hundley. No hits in 5 tries so far, but he does have an RBI. 3-1 to him now. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants will have to be content with just the one. Hunter Strickland has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Hard hit at third. And the throw is dropped. My gracious. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, David Freed. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-2 delivery. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
McCutchen will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Number 3, second baseman.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Sean Rodriguez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Henson waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. San Francisco get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Jose Valdez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Hunter Strickland closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors. They left 11 runners on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. A reminder that extra tee service in the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center station. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.